What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Double OT Pod. I'm here with my guy Seabass. I'm Corey, and we're here to talk to you all things basketball. We're going to be covering everything basketball on this channel through these playoffs, through the finals, through all that, through the draft, through free agency, keeping you updated on all the hot topics and happenings going on in the league. So, yeah, let's get it going. I mean, he picked the Celtics in the East and the Clippers in the West. Neither of his teams are going. I had picked the Lakers. My team ain't going. I had picked the Celtics or the Cavs as like my backup. That didn't happen. Yeah. So we're 0 for 2 on our picks. So we're kind of back to square one. And to catch you guys up on where we're at right now, I mean, you guys probably already saw tonight what happened with the Celtics. They lost in 6. The Knicks came out firing, didn't waste any time. Wasn't even really a close game at all throughout the whole thing. It was basically a blowout. I know that hurts for you to see. I mean,
hey, rest up, Tatum, because we're going to need you back, bro.
Like, yeah, so let's talk about that, man. How devastated is it when you, first of all, it's all you Celtics fans and you, obviously, because I'm simple. I hate the Celtics, by the way, so let's go ahead and get that out in the open. But they were going to lose that game anyways. But what a gut punch is it to see him go down like that? Now, I immediately was like, that's got to be an Achilles injury. Yeah. And turns out, he's already got the surgery, so he's going to miss the rest of this season, obviously, and then part of next season as well. Do you think he comes back full strength? Like, because some people don't recover from injuries like this. Like, what do you think is going to happen as far as him coming back? Is he going to be the same? Yeah. They're getting better because it's happening more often. Like, this happened 2 weeks ago with, who was it? He just tore their Achilles.
Dame.
Yeah, Damian Lillard. This just happened 2 weeks ago with him. So it's like, they're getting better. The doctors are getting better at repairing these. So there's more hope now than there was 20 years ago. But still, we look at Durant. Durant came back. He looked all right. But there's still something. He ain't fully Durant.
He's not the same. I'd say explosive-wise and stuff. But I feel like he's developed other parts of his game. Like he takes efficient shots and stuff. He has to be like more decisive in what he's doing. Like on OKC, he could drive, dunk it. It's like he could get to the hole whenever. It's like however. But yeah, he had to switch. I feel like it's gonna be the same for Tatum. He's gonna have to change his game up a little bit, but I believe that like with if it's 2010, I'd be like, it's gonna take longer than what it should. But like now the technology and stuff they got, I feel like it's gonna be like better. Like just the surgery and stuff process. It's just everything's like improved. Like compared to back then, it's maybe would have took longer. Yeah, depending on how he tore it.
I agree. I think with the modern science, I think he should be able to get close. Yeah. He might have to change his game though. I mean, everybody's different. Everybody's body's different. He's young. Yeah. I think that helps him out a little bit. But I mean, it makes you think like this is like multiple years now that we're seeing this injury pop up more and more. Like I'm wondering if there's a reason for that. Like is it the shoes like that they're making that's not protect? Like what's going on? Yeah. Like we didn't really see. This was like when somebody tore their Achilles 20 years ago. It was like not recover. You weren't going. You were done. Your career was over. And now we're seeing this like multiple times in a season. And it's like, is it the way players are training? Is it the way they're being coached? Like, why do you think this is happening?
I mean, I guess it could be a part of different things. I mean, with Tatum, I think it was just the way he reacted. He tried to go like real fast and get it to stop because it's like Jaylen Brown loses the ball. He's like, I mean, like that happens a lot. You have to use your fast twitch or whatever, but it's just the way he just stepped really hard, and you can see he's leaning forward a lot. But yeah, maybe just also like just not good technique. But like when you're not thinking about technique when you're turning the ball over, your season's on the line. You're like, I gotta go all out. But
I mean, I guess a lot of what I've seen from these injuries is people are having like calf injuries beforehand. Yeah. Now, they didn't report anything about Tatum having a calf injury, so I don't know. But, like, with Durant, he had hurt his calf. With Damian Lillard, there was something going on with his leg. It wasn't a calf injury, but there was something going on there. And then Kobe, I think he had been struggling with some calf injuries. And then one of my friends that I know personally tore his Achilles playing basketball, and he had pulled his calf muscle. And he was trying to rehab that, and he was just getting back. And then, he tore his Achilles. So I think there's a correlation there between, like, having a calf injury, or it puts more pressure on your Achilles tendon. But hopefully with modern medicine that he'll get back to 100%. I mean, as much as I hate the Celtics, as much as I hate Jason Tatum, you know, you don't wish that on anybody. So hopefully he has a speedy recovery. Switching over to what happened tonight, man, I saw a lot of people, and y'all going to have to answer for this, saying, oh, the Celtics play better without Tatum. Like, they're a better team. They play better without him. They're just as they match up better with the Knicks without him. What do you guys have to say now? Like, you representing the fan, like, come on now. Like, you going to say, like, your team lost their best player and they're better somehow? Like, explain that to me. And what happened?
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of it's just anybody's team. If you're down, like, you lose a certain player, you don't be like, oh, we can still do it and stuff. It's a bunch, I'd say, pride just because you want your team. Yeah. Especially like the Celtics, we just came off the championship. We want to repeat. It's like we seen what Jaylen Brown can do and what the team's capable of. We got depth, but like Tatum does, like he fills a role, and I think we seen that like what he did in the finals. Like he gets underappreciated. Like he didn't shoot efficiently, but he's definitely improved his game. I'd say like rebounding, passing. Because like with the Warriors in 2022, he was just shooting us out the game. He was just doing too much. But he like learned to when to pass and stuff in the finals, and he's just getting rebounds, assists. He's doing all the other things, but yeah, I wouldn't say we got better because like he's still Tatum. He's a 6'8", can still get you a bucket whenever. Even when he's off, he's still doing other things, rebounding, defense. He's still a body out there, but yeah, I wouldn't say we're better, but I wouldn't say like we didn't have a chance to come back. Like we could have won a series, but like without him, but. Being down 3-1 makes it really hard, but I feel like if we would have won at least one of the first two games, it would have put us in a better position. Yeah. Because we was up by 20, we should have took one of those games home.
Y'all really put yourself in a hole going down 0-2 like that. That was really unnecessary. Like you said, y'all were up 20 going into like the second half of both of those games. Yeah. And it's like to give up those leads, man, you just can't do that at home. Yeah. And it puts a lot on Jaylen Brown. Like, don't get me wrong, he had a great Game 5, but I think you're asking too much of him to carry that. Man, the Knicks are a good team. I was saying that before Tatum went down. The Knicks are a good team. It was going to be a dogfight regardless. Yeah, that was going to be a hard series regardless. Yeah. So taking Tatum out of the equation, it was just putting too much on one person. And I think Jaylen Brown might be the best player on that team. Personally, in my opinion, he seems like more the natural leader. I thought he was the MVP when they won. I thought they made the right decision there. But, I mean, even Tatum, I was giving him he was earning my respect. The game he tore his Achilles, Game 4, he was earning my respect all the way up until that point. Like, he was really hitting threes. Like, I think he had like 8 threes. Yeah. He was really impressing me and winning my respect until he went down. But it just sucks that he, to go out like that. Of course, like I said, I hate the Celtics, so I'm going to be celebrating this whole time, especially with my team gone. He gave me so much crap when the Lakers lost, so I was giving him some today, man. But, you hate to see it happen like that.
Yeah. I mean, I got to congratulate, like, the Knicks. I mean, the fan base is questionable, but like, I like Jaylen Brown. I mean, Jalen Brunson. I said Jaylen Brown, but Jalen Brunson, I like what he's helped the Knicks and stuff. He's obviously their leader and stuff, but I feel like the Celtics really ended up shooting themselves in the foot going down to 2. I feel like we put ourselves in the worst position. Like, in the beginning, like, I think we were settling for too much threes and stuff. I feel like we need to switch it up, like, just be more aggressive next year. Like, it's okay to shoot threes, but when we're up 20, we just kept pulling threes. It's not hitting. Like, you got to do something else. You got to get Tatum being aggressive. You got to get Jaylen Brown penetrating if they, like, kicking, making some plays. It ain't always got to be a 3, but I feel like, we hurt ourselves a lot, but I think we'll come back. But I don't know if we'll come back better, but we're going to have a whole season without Tatum. But
going into the offseason, what do you think the Celtics need to do to improve? Like, do they, like, trade away one of their stars and try to get, like, what do they do here? Like, do you think they just run it back with the same team?
I think it's questionable. I mean, I feel like we could trade like a Porzingis and somebody else, maybe 3 people, but
what's Porzingis' value? Like, right
I mean, with the injuries and stuff, he's not looking too good.
It's not looking good.
But he's not helped us, like, being sick and stuff like this year. But I don't think he's, like, completely washed. I think he's just been, like, dealing with injuries and sickness. Yeah. is he going to continue to deal with this in the future? It's like, is he going to make a good impact, or we just need to replace him with another dominant? I feel like, personally, we need to get, like, when Tatum's gone, we need somebody that's going to help Jaylen Brown, like, be the other main scorer that can facilitate and get you buckets. Like,
well, it was supposed to be Drew Holiday, but I don't know what happened to him.
Well, Drew, I want to keep Drew just defensively and stuff. Like, he can, like, get him on defense, switch, whatever. But he's also getting older. But I say keep like Peyton Pritchard, somebody that's gonna like get you buckets and stuff off the bench. Like, he's arguably a starter on another team, but he did underperform the last game. But he's still developing. He's still young, but I think we got an overall good team. But I think there is gonna be make some switches and stuff. Like, Brad Stevens is a good GM. I feel like so he's gonna do what's needed. But it's a business in the end. So
switching over to the Knicks side of things. I know those fans are excited. They're in the streets. They're celebrating.
Yeah.
They're really bad. They're acting like they won the whole thing already, which is kind of crazy.
I think that kind of goes for the Pacers too.
The Pacers too. Yeah, they jump up on the table, like shouting and screaming at the crowd. First of all,
I got a question. You think that whoever comes out the East is going to beat a team out of the West that had a harder path?
Well, I was going to get there. Before we get there, though, I want to give this to the Knicks. Game 5, everybody was like trying to like say the Celtics were going to come back. Listen, guys, I knew the Knicks they just wanted to win at home. They wanted to win at home. They wanted to do it in front of their home crowd. Watching that game in the second half, I was just like, they don't really want it. Like, they weren't playing to their full potential, and I think they showed that tonight. Now, do I agree with that? No, because had they messed around and lost this game, now they're going back to, to the Garden, for Game 7. But it is. I'm not a Knicks fan at all, but it is nice to see them kind of succeed a little bit, because like they've been terrible for years. Let's just be honest. They've been a disappointment every year, so it's nice to see them kind of progress a little bit. Going to the Indiana series, who do you favor in that series? Because I think I'll take the Knicks coming out of that series. Who do you think comes out of there?
I think it really depends on. I feel like the Pacers overall as a team, like if Jalen Brunson's playing bad, they could come out. But I feel like if Brunson's playing like he's been playing, like probably the best player.
Yeah.
Honestly, like he's outplaying Jokic, I think, in SGA. But if he's playing like that, they can definitely make the finals. I don't know about win it. Like, I think to win it, if they're versing a team like the Nuggets or OKC, I think the Nuggets are personally coming. But even if they verse an OKC team, it's gonna have to be more than just Brunson. So it's gonna.
Let's talk about the West, because Game 7 tomorrow between the Nuggets and the Thunder. This all comes down to Aaron Gordon for me. They put out today that he's dealing with some kind of hamstring injury, and he's questionable for tomorrow night. So that's huge. If he can't go, that's huge. He's been one of their best players this year. He's been outperforming Jokic as far as scoring. Jokic does a lot of other things that Gordon doesn't do. But scoring-wise, he's been carrying a little bit of that load. So if he's not able to go, that's a huge hit. I think the Thunder will win if he can't go. If he can go, and he's decently healthy enough, I'm picking Denver to come out. Of that game, and then I'm picking Denver to come out of the West. I don't think I don't think Minnesota beats Denver, in my personal opinion. Yeah. Now they did beat them last year, and so I think the team. Do you think Denver's better this year or last year? Because I think they were better last year, in my opinion. I think they've struggled this year, but it seems like they're able to turn it on in big games. But during the regular season, they looked shaky. They looked very shaky. I didn't think they were going to make it this far. Yeah. So it's tough because when I look at them, I think they got beat by the Timberwolves last year, and they were better last year. So this year, they're worse. So how do I think they're going to beat them? I don't know. I think the Timberwolves also got worse from last year. They got rid of Karl Anthony Towns. They brought in DiVincenzo, which I thought he was going to really add something. He hasn't really done nothing for them. He was huge for the Knicks as far as grit and all that. He hasn't brought none of that over.
Yeah, we gotta give credit to Julius Randle though. He's been balling.
He has. He has. I don't know. Ant. All right, I'm gonna go off right now because I don't like. I like Anthony Edwards, but I don't like him. Yeah. He just wanted to beat LeBron. That's all he wanted to do. I feel like that's the only thing he really cared about. He's like, he beat LeBron.
I even think with the Warriors, like, he would have been trying to turn up more, I feel like, if Curry was in the game. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. He plays differently when there's different things happening. It's like he likes to shut up the outside noise. Yeah. So when last year they were talking about the Nuggets. He beat them, and he was like, talking to Charles Barkley in that post-game interview, telling him to bring you down to Minnesota. Like, it was a celebration. He beat LeBron. It was a celebration. Now I don't see that same fire. He wasn't really doing anything special against the Warriors. So he already proved he can beat the Denver. Does he come into that series with the same fire? I don't know. That's yet to be seen. But I do think Denver, if they can get past, if Gordon's healthy, they get out, they win Game 7. I got them going back to the finals. I got the Knicks going to the finals. So I guess that's my prediction. If we're going to go ahead and say what's our finals predictions right now, I'm going to say the Knicks in the East and the Nuggets in the West. Now, I'm 0 for 2, so that may not mean nothing. What do you agree with that? Or you?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with I think the Nuggets are going to pull it out, but it does depend. I think Aaron Gordon's going to play a role, but
yeah,
I think it really depends on if Murray and then the rest of them really step up.
Yeah.
But Murray, he stepped up when they needed to this year.
Yeah.
Which he also turns it up in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. But I predict the Nuggets. I just believe that OKC is like, they're a good team, but I just don't, when I watch them, I don't see like that killer mentality. I mean, not mentality, but I don't see that, like, I don't see them like trying to like kill. I see them flopping. I see them just doing crazy stuff. I see them acting childish. It's just not like they don't have the right like demeanor. It's like very playful, childish. Like it's like you're acting like you won the finals and you're just now getting you ain't even made the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah,
it's like
I do see that they have been childish a lot, but I mean, I don't know, man. It's just there's been a lot of injuries. There's been a lot going on, and I don't know. I just don't like them as a team, to be honest. They annoy me. I don't like how Shea plays. The way he flops and plays for the free throw line. It's not enjoyable basketball to watch. Mm-hmm. Like, he's a good player and all, but
a lot of that's on Shea, but also it's like the refs. Like, why do you call that? Like the other night, like he flopped, didn't get touched. He flopped, hits the ground, and then Murray starts mocking him because he literally didn't get touched. But like, the refs are like blowing the whistle before they can actually see what's happening. It's like
and then you got other players like Bron or Steph.
Like Steph, he's getting hugged. He was getting hugged by the Rockets literally, and no call.
It's weird. Yeah. It's weird, bro. The superstars don't really get that superstar calls no more. Like, it's just players who know how to manipulate their body. Mm-hmm. Like James Harden did it for a while. Yeah. He was doing it, just like jumping in. Like he did it earlier in the series. Mm-hmm. He jumped like at the 3-point line and landed near the free throw line, and it's like, bro. You literally jumped a foot forward. What are you doing, I don't know. Those guys who try to bait for fouls, it's a soft way to play. It's not enjoyable to watch. Yeah. And that's why the ratings go down. Mm-hmm. You want to really see the ratings go down, keep letting stuff like that go on, and pretty much NHL will be better. Yeah.
Like, just talking about that, and like just bringing up like Steph and stuff not getting calls. Also, like, I feel like the league needs to separate the play-in and the playoffs a little bit, like to give the people that's in the play-in the extra time, because like if you come in front of play-on and you go to playoffs like the Warriors did, you go a 7-game series against the Rockets, and boom, you're right back to another series that can potentially be a 7-game series. It's like Curry's 37-38. Like, what break is he getting? Like at least you get that cushion. Like, if there's no play-in, but like if you're not have to play-in, they need to give players time to rest.
I think with the plan, I think they should make a threshold where if you don't have a certain amount of wins compared to your losses, because like what in the world is Chicago and some of those teams in the East, what are they even doing having a shot to play?
Yeah, like even Miami, like they won it, but
10
still
games under 500. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
like, you know they're not going to do it. It's just waste. Yeah. It's just And then players can get injured in those games, and that messes up the actual. It's just, I think that's dumb. If they're gonna do it, they need to figure out a way to make it to where you got to be at least like maybe a couple games under 500 or at 500. If you're like 10 games below 500, you don't need to be playing for the playoffs, because you haven't earned it, and there's no point. We're wasting time.
Yeah.
Well, but go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say back to they definitely need to separate it a little bit just to give them time to recover and stuff. Because the other teams are recovered, but you come straight from play-in, you fight. If you're a good playing team, you come and you win that first playoff series. You got another hard team. You got to fight through that series. It's what rest is 30, Braun made the play-in. He's 40-something years old. What rest is he truly getting? He can't take a break in the games because it's with Curry, he's the main person. We've seen that they can't win without him.
Yeah.
So in each game, he's got to be the main person. They got to double him. He's creating the offense and everything. It's all around him. And also, I wanted to say this. I mean, y'all Warriors fans can get upset at me or whatever, but Steve Kerr, you're the worst coach, bro. You playing small ball. You got Draymond at center. You got a 7-foot post on the bench, and it's you want to play small ball. And then also, I guess for the GM, it's dude, get them centers. Get them some centers. You seen with Bogut how good Curry and them can be with an actual center that's huge and can set screens and play his role. But you gonna put Kevon Looney and Draymond Green, who's 2 feet shorter than Gobert or somebody. It's Julius Randle, Gobert's just babying everybody, and then you got Jimmy Butler, small forward / power forward. It's bro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then also you had Kuminga. He could have been carrying this load off of Steph, and then you're just now playing him. And he literally dropped what was it? He dropped the last game they lost.
28?
Yeah, it was 20, almost 30. It's
20, somewhere in there.
Dude, he could have been using that, and then Jimmy was underperforming, but it seemed like he just gave up hope when Steph went down. But
I think Jimmy,
he ain't shown me the heart that he did.
It was interesting because Jimmy has played this role on the Warriors where he hasn't been the guy.
Yeah,
he's been very passive. He's been very, Steph's Batman. He's been very, just not really aggressive. Mm-hmm. And so when Curry went down, I think he was in that mode. He didn't switch over to takeover mode.
Yeah,
he stayed that same player, and it's bro, you
that's
can't.
What they needed.
That's what they got
one game, Curry could have came back game 6.
Why they got you? So if Curry's a little injured, fouls, anything happens, you're that second guy that they have, and he stayed passive, and he let guys Kuminga be the star, and it's why is Kuminga the star right now when you got Jimmy Butler there? It just didn't make a lot of sense. And maybe he's past his prime. Maybe he's getting
he
old.
was passing he'd kick it out. He'd go in the middle, kick it out. It's bro, you need to take over. You need to he'd be getting good looks and pass it up for a Podziemski who's shot the first couple games 4 for 24. He started hitting the last game, but it's now y'all are trying real hard at the last game and y'all are losing and nobody else is stepping up. Yeah. It's
too little, too late.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The Warriors need to make changes as well. I mean, I just don't see them doing anything with this roster.
I think they need to get rid of Kerr too. It's
Steve Kerr. They're not going to.
Yeah, they're not going to because
he's already won.
He's won those rings. But
Joe Lacob likes him.
Bro, take any coach with that 2017 Warriors. Tell me who ain't winning. Give the ball to KD, Steph. It's bro, that's the greatest team of all time. It's and Steve Kerr gets all the credit. It was set up by Mark Jackson and the GMs before. It's he just joined at the right time when they started getting into their primes and stuff. Bro, you're not a good coach.
Mark Jackson gets nowhere near enough credit as he should. Yeah. He's really the one that built that team.
Yeah.
And he gets no credit, and that shouldn't be. But it is what it is. I mean, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to trade him. He's really put himself in that position. If anything, they'll move him up to GM. Or something stupid like that, and then let somebody else coach. But I agree. I don't like Kerr. I think he's been handed a basket of, here, you got Curry, Durant, Clay, Draymond. You got the whole world here, and I'll go win. I could have coached that team, and they would have won. It wouldn't matter.
Well, also, you got a 7-foot center who can shoot threes, who's been playing good.
Yeah, yep.
He's been playing decent defense and
stuff.
stuff.
I will say, one of those games I was watching, Post was getting cooked on defense, and he wasn't hitting the shots. So I understood for that one game.
Yeah, that one game, but
overall,
he's 7 foot. Gobert don't have a bag like that. He's not going to be shifting post. Post is going to have his hand up, and it's going to make it difficult because he's also is about the same height. Gobert and Julius Randle's just babying who's ever down low, like Draymond, whoever. It's like Draymond's a good defender, but like height plays a role. It's like you're not able to do that. Like,
while we're on coaches, and this is, of course, I'm bringing up the Lakers. What do you think about JJ Redick and how he did on the Lakers?
I mean, I think
because he received some criticism because that one game, the whole second half, he played the same 5 players the whole second half, and people were like, he shouldn't have done that and all that. And he stood on it. He said, "Hey, I stand by that decision." And even LeBron went on his Mind the Game podcast and said that the players were behind him. Like some of them maybe not, were like, I could have helped out here, helped out there. But he ran with the same guys. And I think that I didn't agree with it, man. I thought Jackson Hayes should have got more. I mean, we're already a small team. Jackson Hayes wasn't playing horrible. I mean, he's Jackson Hayes, so he's not like, he's not the second coming of Shaq, but he wasn't playing awful. But he was only playing like 7 to 11 minutes a game. Yeah. I thought he could have got more run. I thought they should have put LeBron at center more. There was just some of the things they did coaching wise.
Yeah, but LeBron's not guarding that big of a team though. Like Julius Randle was giving him the work sometimes. You can't lie. Like, who? Julius Randle was like backing him down some.
Julius Randle, and can we talk about this? Like Nas Reed, bro. Yeah. Why does Nas Reed always pick the Lakers where he wants to turn into the second coming of Steph Curry? Yeah. Every time, bro. Every time. I told him before that series started, I said, the one person I'm scared of is Nas Reed. And he laughed at me. He was like, Nas Reed, what are you talking about? And I'm like, watch. And you saw what happened. And he turned into Curry.
I mean, I didn't really laugh at it. I mean, I thought it was funny, but like I also did see what he was doing in the regular season.
Yeah, it's just he
was balling, I guess.
Every time he plays us, he decides, I'm going to hit 5 of 5 from 3. Yeah. And Julius Randle all of a sudden turns into Klay Thompson. And Anthony Edwards is doing his thing. And it's like, bro. But that's enough, I guess, on the Lakers. I just wanted to say, like, I think overall JJ Redick did a good job, but these rotations, bro, it's across the league. Some of these rotations just make you scratch your head, and you're like, come on, man. You have players who can contribute. And, we were banged up, though. I heard afterwards that Austin Reeves was banged up, which gives me a little bit of sigh of relief because I really was, like, disappointed in him. I thought he was going to do a lot more, but then they said that he had injured his hamstring or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. So I was like, okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. But I guess moving on to our final predictions for the finals, we got.
Oh, hold on. You asked me about JJ, but I didn't answer about JJ Redick.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess I would say like I don't think he's a bad coach. Like I think he's a better coach than Curry this year, basically, but. The Lakers, like with the trade and stuff, they didn't get Mark Williams and stuff. It's just like they had unfortunate luck about the centers.
You're gonna make me go crazy talking about that. Why, if you're gonna rescind that trade because Mark Williams is hurt, played the rest of the year.
He was balling too. It's like
getting 21, 22 rebounds in game, and I'm like, dude, that's what killed us. We couldn't get a rebound that last game. We could not get a rebound. They would get like. If the other team is getting 3 attempts per possession, and we're getting 1, they're going to win. We couldn't get a rebound. It's like if you're going to rescind that trade and then not play the player, Dalton Connect, not play him 1 minute.
Yeah, that's crazy. He didn't get that time.
Not 1 minute did he get to play. And like, Dalton Connect's not a bum. He was a good player. And I think the reason he lost confidence is because they lost confidence in him. He has one game where there was games in that season that he won by himself. When we played the Celtics that one game, he had like 32 points.
Yeah. That one game he hit like 7 threes, didn't he?
Yeah, he was going crazy. And then he has one off game and we're like, all right, that's it. You're done. And it's like, what is that going to do for his confidence?
I think it would have been a win-win situation for both the organization too, because like Connect would have had that opportunity to start and he would have got a lot more attempts. Like, especially with the way the Hornets are basically tanking this year to try to get a top pick.
Yeah, but it's like
he would have had he'd probably average 20 next year if he got the time.
And we would have had Mark Williams, would have had that rebounder, and we definitely would have beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think if we had Mark Williams, and people are gonna say, oh, whatever. I think we're still in it now. I think we're playing who's ever coming out of this OKC Denver series. I think we would have beat the who would have faced the Warriors. I think we would have beat the Warriors, and But if you're gonna make a decision to rescind a trade, like you got to play the other guy some minutes. Like,
yeah,
it don't make sense to me.
I wouldn't even be upset if the Celtics try to reach out and get DK. I mean, I like the way he plays. I mean, I feel like he didn't get the opportunity, but
yeah,
he's definitely like, you can tell he was an older rookie being 23, but he's like mature and stuff. So
yeah, he's got potential.
yeah,
I think they destroyed his confidence.
yeah.
I think we did that with D'Angelo Russell. We destroy shooters' confidence. If you know anything about like shooting, like confidence is key. Like you gotta, I guess the whole thing is you gotta let them keep.
That's
shooting.
just like a terrible thing to be put into. It's like we're gonna send you off and then we're gonna bring you back and then we're not gonna play. It's like
yeah.
Don't that sound like it sounds like it's like your ex breaking up with you. Then it's like I love you. Then it's like she ghosts you. It's like it's basically what it's like. It's like you did nothing for him really. It's like but waste his time.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess that's enough of the Lakers. I mean, JJ Redick, I think he did a decent job. I think we should, he deserves some credit, but some of the rotations were a little head scratching. So the finals. You said what? You're reading Nuggets and Knicks.
You say Nuggets. I think the Knicks and Pacers is.
You think that goes 7?
I think it goes 6 or 7. 6, 7. No.
With who winning?
I mean, I'll give the edge to the Knicks just because Jalen Brunson. Mm-hmm. I feel like he's hungry. I don't think he'll win the finals, but I think he's got the potential to make it. But I feel like Halliburton's still got something to prove too. He feels like people making this chance overrated and stuff.
That's the wild card for me. When they called him overrated, like he kind of just proved them wrong for sure.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let's ask this question. Who do you think is the most overrated
in the league?
Yeah. Because I'm gonna be honest, I would have said Halliburton. I would 100%. I would have said Halliburton. I was thinking that he's trash.
I'm gonna get hate for it, but Shea, I think he's overrated. Yeah, he's baiting these free throws. I mean, I think he's arguably MVP, but like it's all good. Like Russell Westbrook and people, it's like you can win the MVP, but what are you gonna do for me in the playoffs? Are you gonna get me to the finals? Are you gonna at least get me close? If he proves me wrong and he makes it to the finals, then I'll be like, yeah, he's not overrated.
Yeah.
If he makes it to the finals, not even win it, I'll be like, yeah, he earned his way there. Like you can't say he's not top 5. Like if he willed his team to the finals in the West, but that's the way he'll have to prove it for me.
Yeah, I like that answer. Shea is definitely he's a stat stuffer, but he shoots a lot of free throws. I'd say Shea is one, and then I really like this player, but I'm gonna have to say Ja. It's one of the most overrated. Not necessarily even because of his play. It's just I don't know what it is with him.
Yeah,
I just don't have any faith in him. Like his motivation, I guess. I don't know. Like
I'd say another one you can mention is Jimmy Butler. Like he completely disappeared with Curry gone. It's like he didn't. It's not even that he just disappeared. It's like you're not even attempting these shots that you're supposed to be the one leading. It's like, but you want to kick out to Podziemski or like, like bro, you're the one to do this. Like Kuminga hasn't been playing really barely anything because Kerr don't know what his potential is apparently, but. They didn't even. I don't even think they like re-signed him or something. It's like he's gonna be free agent, ain't he?
Who's that?
Kaminga.
I think he might be a restricted free agent.
Yeah.
He might be a full-fledged free agent though, but he might be a restricted free agent.
I feel like Kerr, he's got favoritism too, like with certain players like Pods and stuff. It's like this dude was shooting terrible and he's still getting more minutes. And then Kuminga, it's like, bro, why not play him?
Yeah.
Especially when Curry's out, it's like you're paying Pat Spencer, a lacrosse player, and he's getting more minutes than Kuminga. It's like Kuminga's athletic. He can keep up with the Timberwolves because he's younger and more explosive. It's like, I don't get it.
Yeah. But, so you think Knicks. So Knicks, Nuggets in the finals. Who would you favor? Who do you think will win that? And how many games?
You think it goes 7? Personally, I don't know. I think it's 6 or 7.
Listen, it's gonna be interesting.
I think it's either gonna be 6 or 7. If not, it's gonna be 5.
Well, who winning? Like, that's a lot. You just said a lot, but like,
yeah, I just basically said all the outcomes.
7, 6, or 5.
Yeah.
Like, but who? Like, if it's 5, who in 5? If it's 6, who in 6? If it's 7, who in 7?
I think if it's in 5, I think it's gonna be the Nuggets.
The Nuggets.
Yeah, I feel like it would be just because like I don't see Cat stopping no Jokic. I mean, he's good, but like he's not a freak athlete. Jokic inside his body, he's gonna make plays for others.
Yeah.
But if it goes deep, I'll give it to. That's hard to say because I don't know. Like, because Brunson, I feel like Brunson, he's clutch, and then Jokic has obviously proved that he's a top player. So it's hard. They're both playing like it.
I'll say this: the Nuggets have struggled this year. Now they've done well in the playoffs, but they don't really have a coach right now. Jokic is pretty much coaching the team, and I think the momentum you would have if you're the Knicks, they haven't been to the finals since 1999. That's the year I was born. Like, I was born before the last time they were in the finals. I was an infant, literally, not even a year, like months old.
Yeah.
Or no, I wasn't even born yet. The last time they were in the finals, I was not born. So it's like, think about how crazy. Yeah. That arena is going to be for the Knicks games in the Garden. It's going to be electric. And so when you have that, when you have history on the line, I like to pull for the underdog, and they would be the underdog. But my heart, which I usually go with, would be Knicks in like 7. Knicks in. I don't know if they can win back at the... No, not Knicks. No, Knicks ain't winning the 7. It will have to be Knicks in 6. It will have to be back at Madison Square Garden.
I'd say Knicks. If it goes 6, it's Knicks. If it goes 7, Nuggets.
Yeah, they ain't...
If it goes 5,
it'd be hard
Nuggets.
for them to beat the Nuggets back in the altitude. I would say... But I think they can do it. I'm going to say Knicks in 6. I'm going to pull for the Knicks. Now, does that happen? In my head, when I think about it, it's possible. It all depends. I got to see how that would look like on the court. But I'm going to say Knicks. I'm going to say Knicks win it this year. I think they make history. Records are meant to be broken. They're on a crazy losing streak as far as like appearances. So I think this might be the year that it happens. And the way that city, I think Brunson needs to heal up. He keeps rolling his ankle. Like almost every game, he's re-agitating his ankle. But I can see the Knicks doing it this year, man. I really could. And I'm pulling for him. I like to pull for the underdog. I like an underdog story. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I think it's really hard, honestly. Yeah, it's hard to say which one, but my heart's telling me the Nuggets. I ain't gonna lie.
My head's telling me the Nuggets, but my heart would tell me the Knicks.
Yeah.
I think the Knicks haven't won a title.
I was
gonna ask Alexa, but she's gonna start screaming.
If Brunson performs like he did against the Celtics, I think the Knicks take it in 6.
I think the Knicks haven't won the championship since 1984, which is like the year my cousin Will was born. So like it's been that long.
Yeah.
So it will be history for sure.
I just don't see who's stopping Jokic. Like, Cat's good and stuff, but when he was with the Timberwolves, he also had 7-foot Gobert, and they could use that down low. It's like Cat's gonna get buckets on him.
I don't know if we're in a league nowadays where you necessarily have to stop a player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jokic can go off. And Jokic had, how many points did he have that one? He had like 48, 47 points, and they lost that game.
Yeah, but
so you don't necessarily.
Well, Jokic can bounce back though from that, and he figures things out. He's smart. He's basically the coach, like you said.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get you. He's gonna set his other teammates up and get those assists that he needs or the boards that he needs.
Yeah.
He's most likely gonna probably average close to a triple-double in the finals if he makes it.
Yeah.
Like he is right now, but
yeah, we'll see though. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see. Tomorrow we got Game 7, OKC versus Denver. We might do something with that. We might have a live stream or something. We'll have to see, but we'll definitely have some kind of post-game reaction to that game. And then, wow, voice crack.
I guess we got like, I think we need to like debate who's gonna win it if Denver does lose, because we're not.
If Denver loses and it's OKC and Knicks.
Yeah.
If it's OKC and Knicks, I think OKC will win that. I think so. Yeah, I think OKC will win that.
That's hard to say.
I would hate that. I would hate that so much, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
hate to say it. I do not like OKC.
Yeah. I just feel like OKC is just a young. Oh, they are a young team. They got a lot of people on defense, and they're young.
Let's do this. What if it's Nuggets Pacers? Knicks don't win. The Pacers win. I got the Nuggets. I got the Nuggets.
I got the Nuggets. Yeah, I think
that's pretty. I think that's pretty easy.
Who's gonna stop? Who's gonna deal with Jokic? Like Siakam.
I got the Nuggets.
Or Moss, or Turner.
What if it's Pacers OKC? I got OKC. I don't see the Pacers winning it against either team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't know. I think they could beat OKC lucky.
The Pacers?
Yeah. I feel like they match up pretty well, like with Halliburton and Siakam and stuff. They're kind of like similar in that aspect.
Every time I hear Halliburton's name right now, I think of that song.
Yeah, I say but Halliburton, like, he's gonna get you a lot of assists. Then you got Siakam who can score. Like, we seen what he did with Toronto. Then you got Turner. Then you got other dogs out there like Naismith and stuff. Who play real hard on defense.
Right.
They're kind of like similar. I feel like in similar ways, but yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, I feel like they could beat them, but is it likely? No.
Yeah. And so, more likely in most scenarios, I have the Nuggets winning. Because if the Pacers were to face the Nuggets, and I got the Nuggets going.
I definitely got the Nuggets over the Pacers.
Yeah.
It's just not a good matchup for them.
Yeah. But yeah, so tomorrow we got that, and then we got the Western and Eastern Conference Finals after that. So, we'll definitely make a reaction after tomorrow. After that game, we might go live for it. We'll have to see how that works out. Maybe not, but we'll definitely react to it. And that's episode 1. So you guys know what to do. Thanks for joining us. If you have any arguments or you think we were wrong about anything in the comments, let us know what you guys predict, what you guys think. And like the video, of course. We're going to be trying to come up with these throughout, like after each game, try to have an analysis of some point if we can. So, or at least after every series,
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us. Hit that subscribe button. This is the Double OT Podcast out.